Welcome back to more Star Wars Rebels. We are officially in Acolyte territory. By the time this is uploading, Acolyte has dropped. Recording this 3 days before it drops, but it's my most hyped show for June. Anyways, last time on Rebels, we met Leia. She helped con the Empire in a way and gave the rebels some ships, making it seem like the rebels stole the ships themselves. And yeah, that was a really fun episode. Let's hop into this one. Leave a like if you've been enjoying Rebels on the channel. Definitely go check out the Bad Batch content as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 20,000 subs in 2024, and we're halfway through the year. Almost at 10,000, so maybe we can hit it. I don't know. Anyways, let's hop into the episode.
Hyperspace route in and out of the Lothal sector.
I may have a perfect shortcut. The system of Concord Dawn. It's a Mandalorian colony, and not an Imperial territory yet.
Ooh.
Why not? They've grabbed up just about every other place.
Concord Dawn is known for its elite warriors. They were brought in to train clones back in the war.
Ooh, this has to reintroduce the Darksaber in some way, right?
So we go in with strength.
Probably gonna make some kind of Isla guy.
To see what we're up against.
Or why not try diplomacy?
To grow the rebellion, we need friends like these Mandalorians. We could have our root and a powerful ally as well.
Very well, Captain Syndulla.
I don't know many Mandalorians that would join them, the rebellion. Maybe Bo-Katan? Maybe we'll see her. Oh, that looks awesome. What happened to the world? That is so cool.
Phoenix Squadron, we have visitors. We come in peace, Protector.
Peace? That's not a word I hear often. State your mission.
We request safe passage through your system.
Well, that depends. Who is asking?
Those who would stand with Concord Dawn against the Empire.
So you're the rebels I've heard about. How unfortunate for you.
Ah. Ooh, look at that.
Hold on, Protector.
Their ship's always got to go sideways. Whoa. Oh, they got the rotating things like the B-Wing. That went bad quick. I was like, I don't know if you should state which side you're on right away. They might be on the Empire's. I love the sound of their blasters on that. Okay. That wasn't any of ours. I mean, it was, but I don't know them.
Go to heading 257. I'll get your opening.
What about you?
Just follow orders, Sabine.
Hera can stand her own in a starfighter battle. Their ships are so cool. I really like when they rotate around the cockpit. It's so weird though, like there's no up in space or anything, so it's like, what if you need to go upside down? Maybe you can still control the cockpit. What the heck? Did their ship just disappear for a frame? Wait, I'm going back. I feel like maybe I blinked. Oh, okay. They hyperspaced out of there. I was like, that happened really fast. That's Sabine. Hera didn't seem to make it.
What happened? We picked up a distress call. Where's Hera?
She was right behind me. Kanan, we didn't have a
I
chance.
think her hyperspace drive got shot down. Oh no, she made it. Oh my gosh. Barely.
Hera, can you hear me?
Oh, wait.
I see her. I see her, Kanan. It's bad.
Yeah, that's really bad. At least there's no, like, the oxygen probably isn't leaking out. Jeez. That was a brutal wreck.
She is going to make it.
She's wrapped up and burnt, just like Crosshair in the most recent Bad Batch we watched.
X. Does that name sound familiar to you?
It sure does. Ven Rao was a fighter pilot instructor for the Grand Army of the Republic. He also served
At the Battle of Megiddo. I know. I was there.
Kanan, I know the Mandalorians. You need me on this mission.
No way. We're a team. You can't go without us.
All right. I'll take Chopper.
Nah, they're all going. They're all gonna sneak out, aren't they? Well, they did sneak on.
Ask her.
At least Sabine.
I'm standing right behind you. Better jam those scanners.
What are you doing here?
You must be pretty distracted not to have noticed I stowed away. So, what are you really up to?
I'm thinking we can still offer them a chance to change. Everyone deserves a chance.
Ugh, you know, this Jedi philosophy stuff doesn't work for everyone.
That's why we're at war.
Yeah. Drop.
I think I brought enough explosives.
You always bring enough explosives. Hopefully you won't have to use them. Now get down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna have to use those? Doesn't he want to talk? Oh, the Empire.
If they return, be sure to contact us.
Sounds like your
Okay.
negotiations are gonna go great. What's the plan? I mean, if diplomacy doesn't work.
Jedi mind trick.
Chance to recruit the Mandalorians. If that doesn't work out, then you get to blow up their fighters.
All right.
Hey, I trust
Does he know that they're there?
Pretty bold to sneak onto my base. I'm gonna assume you're one of those rebels I dealt with earlier.
That's a pretty good guess, but not the entire
He had his
truth.
gun
I
ready.
don't recognize you, so before I gun you down, why don't you tell me what you want?
We never met.
He just instantly gets soup.
You're a survivor. That explains how you got past my men.
My master, Depa Balaba, and I were pinned down, trapped by troops.
Yeah. Hey, that was what we saw.
With separatist fire over and over to cover us. You saved that.
Or, never mind.
A long time ago.
It was just when he was even younger. Gonna be real awkward when you have to go around removing all these charges because they join you. They gave up pretty easy. Running with their guns and then just actual NPCs. Oh, behind you.
How's it going, boys?
Where did you steal that armor from, bounty hunter?
Bounty hunter? Not lately. I forged this armor with my family.
Oh.
That's a bold claim. What's your house?
I'm Clan Ren, House Vizsla.
House Vizsla? She's Death Watch. Traitor!
My mother was, but I'm not. I came here to settle a score, and I invoke the code to seek justice through single combat.
Yeah, I want Sabine to get the Darksaber at one point. I don't know if these guys wouldn't have it, I don't think, but
You must know the Empire.
some Vizsla out there, right? Do we know where it's at? Maybe I forgot.
I don't know anything about this Jedi, but a Mandalorian trespasser has invoked the code. She claims she's House Vizsla.
I assume she came here with you?
Let me handle this.
I'm afraid it's out of your control now, Jedi.
Aww.
Your house is an enemy to the Protectors. Call out your opponent for combat to the death.
Oh
I
gosh.
thought you'd never ask.
Aww.
You, Fen Rao. You're gonna pay for what you did to Hera.
I'm actually surprised this place, these guys go along with the code of the House Vizsla. I thought they only do that to each other, like they can call out a single opponent in combat. These guys just go with it too. She's already invoked the code.
And she wouldn't want you to die.
I'm not planning on dying.
What is it with you Mandalorians? Never
Yeah.
know how to solve anything except through the end of a blaster.
Kanan, you need to stop talking now.
Maybe she's not gonna kill him? What's she gonna do? Stun?
There are
Oh.
alternatives.
Oh. There are. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought she was a little too close to the explosions for that. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful.
Capture them alive. I want them to watch their fleet burn.
This went bad fast. But, I mean, Sabine's not wrong. They did start it. Kind of, not really. Oh, I love the sound of that.
Well, here's the bad news. Rao's fighter is at the far end of the field, and I wasn't able to set the charges on it before they captured me.
You're saying we should go after him?
Yes!
We're still not killing anyone.
Love making this hard for me.
That does make it a lot harder. Yeah, those blasters are way too spread out.
Chopper, I think we're done here.
Can't he make the thing spin? I don't know why I'm giving him ideas to get Kanan off. There you go. He's making it spin. Oh gosh. That definitely is gonna kill the guy. Oh. He's taking him? Saving him? Oh, nice.
When you set your mind to something, you're kind of frightening.
Yeah, true. Dang, this planet's atmosphere is so beautiful. It's just destruction, but I don't know why. I like it.
Are you crazy? You can't let a prisoner receive outside communications.
He's not a prisoner. He just feels like it.
Sir,
They don't want him to be.
we're marshaling our reserve starfighters for pursuit.
Stand down. There's no need.
There you go. He built the trust.
Finds out about your capture.
You're not gonna let that happen. No mention of the rebels. And their ships are to be granted safe passage through our system.
Hey, spared in combat twice. Respect. That is how the Mandalorians earn respect. I just don't know how they... Like, I always think that, but there's so many different Mandalorian groups. I don't know how they all work. But I guess that is true between most Mandalorian groups. They do earn respect through combat, and yeah.
Now we are only friends because we have to be.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, the Empire doesn't make a habit of rescuing people. The last thing Rao wants is Imperial ships all over his territory, and that's exactly what he'd get if they found out he was our prisoner.
Kanan, Sabine. Hera wants to see you.
There was no need to take their lives if we didn't have to.
Sabine, you're sounding more like a Jedi than a Mandalorian.
Well, I guess I've just been raised right.
What would we do without Kanan in this show? Oh, peaceful. Dang, that was a quick episode. These episodes feel quicker and quicker every single time, I feel like. I always like learning about Mandalorian clans and families and all that. It's very confusing. It's like this whole other aspect of Star Wars that I haven't really dove into a lot or gotten a lot of info from. I mean, in Clone Wars, we get a bit. We know about Death Watch, Pre-Vizsla. We watch him die. The Darksaber. Where did it go at the end of Clone Wars? I forgot. I'm sure maybe we'll see it in like in between this and Clone Wars, like maybe in Bad Batch or something. Why would we see it there though? I don't know. Maybe. We'll probably see it in this show more eventually. I just forgot exactly who has it. I don't think it's not Sabine. I don't think it's Bo-Katan. Right? I don't know. I think Darth Maul won it last. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into Mandalorians and their way of life. It's always fun to learn about. Also, this episode brings up something that I always forget about in Star Wars, which is hyperspace routes, which I guess are just the hyperspace tunnels that you go through, needing permission in a certain area to be able to use hyperspace through that area, which is so strange because you'd think, I mean, yeah, there has to be safe ways to get around, but a lot of the time in like fights, they always just like hyperspace in a direction just out of there. I guess they're always lining up a route that they have. It would be very dangerous flying through space with other people that are just like going everywhere at light speed or faster than light. So routes do make sense. It's just never something I actually think about. So I'm like, do they really have to ask for permission to have a route next to these guys? They go at light speed. They're not even going to notice them go by. They're just going to go so fast. Is that even what a hyperspace route is? I think it is. But yeah, it's funny that they have to like get permission to go through certain areas. But it's also that they respect other people's areas of space or whatever, their property. And they want the Mandalorians to join them. They need the forces. Wondering what makes them not just be neutral like a lot of Mandalorians I feel like are, right? Is it credits? Do they want the Empire's credits? Do they need the Empire's respect and they need to be on the Empire's side? Are they forced to? I don't exactly know. I feel like a lot of Mandalorian groups would just remain neutral, but maybe they're getting something from the Empire. These guys, I guess, are just really different than a lot of Mandalorians that we've seen in Clone Wars, like on Mandalore, and different from Death Watch. Anyways, great lessons here from Kanan. If I knew nothing about Star Wars timelines and you told me Kanan was a young Qui-Gon, I would literally believe you because he's so wise and peaceful. He has problems, like he doesn't always believe in himself, which I like seeing. I like that he's a flawed character in that way, but he tries his hardest to follow like the Jedi prophecy, or not prophecy, the philosophy. So I always like seeing that from him. I always feel like I'm more on Kanan's side. Like I didn't think they needed to blow these people up just because, like, maybe if they killed Hera, but we knew she was okay. And I was definitely more on Kanan's side here, where rather than Sabine wanting to just instantly go in there, plant charges, and blow them all up, glad Sabine listened and didn't resort to that. I do like her interacting with other Mandalorians, and I want her to, like, feel like a family to some kind of Mandalorian group out there. She seems like she wasn't betrayed by them, but she, like, left them and all that. Almost has fully, like, given up her Mandalorian way, but still wears the armor and the helmet. So I'd like to see her get more into that if we ever meet more Mandalorians in the future. Maybe Bo-Katan, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Bo-Katan's going to be a big part of Rebels, but I said the same thing about Clone Wars, and she wasn't there too much. She was only in a few episodes, because I've always heard so much about Bo-Katan. There's so many fans of Bo-Katan, but we didn't get much of her in Clone Wars. And there was only a small portion of Bo-Katan in Clone Wars that I actually liked. She was like a bad person in a lot of ways for most of it. She was like in Death Watch and stuff, so, but she came around near the end. I'm sure we're going to see her in here at some point. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Check out Acolyte, check out Bad Batch, anything else on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one very, very soon.